After the second season of Tsukimichi, the story enters a phase where each important character begins to act with real intentions, and the consequences finally start to come knocking on Makoto's door. The world is no longer functioning on its own, and the choices made so far begin to take their toll. It is here that the superior dragons, Hibiki, and the inevitable advance of war intertwine in a way that completely changes the course of the series. The superior dragons, who have always observed Makoto from a distance, begin to move more directly. Root, the most unpredictable of them, understands that Makoto's existence is no longer an isolated event, it is a potential threat to the very structure of the world. He doesn't fear Makoto, he fears what Makoto might become. And so, Root begins to investigate, test, and even manipulate situations to understand the protagonist's true limits. Meanwhile, other superior dragons also begin to position themselves, some with interest, others with apprehension, and this attention puts Makoto on the radar of the world's oldest and most dominant forces. In parallel, Hibiki Otanashi faces one of the most decisive moments of her journey. After losing allies, suffering defeats, and witnessing the chaos of war, she abandons any idealism and begins to see the world in a cold and strategic way. Hibiki believes that there is only one possible path to save humanity, and this path requires decisions that few would dare to make. She begins to distance herself from any flexible morality, adopts extreme measures, and begins to act as a true war commander, guided more by fear and responsibility than by empathy. Her relationship with Makoto deteriorates to the point where a clash seems inevitable. While Makoto tries to maintain her neutrality, the war between humans and demons intensifies violently. The demon realm reorganizes its leadership and prepares strategic attacks while humans, desperate for an advantage, begin to resort to heroes, forbidden magic, and unstable alliances. Each move further ignites the fuse that was already close to exploding. Makoto's presence, even against his will, alters the course of the conflicts. His strength, his actions, and even his mere appearances shape the behavior of demon kings, generals, and leaders. From here, Tsukimichi enters his most mature and dangerous phase. Superior dragons begin to directly influence events, Hibiki starts taking actions that shock even his own allies, and Makoto is forced to face the fact that remaining neutral is no longer an option. The entire world approaches a breaking point, and the smallest spark could transform the tension into total war. The most frightening thing, all this happens even before the truly chaotic events that follow. It is in this scenario that Makoto finally realizes that his existence is no longer just that of an adventurer trying to survive. He becomes a central figure in disputes involving gods, heroes, demons, superior dragons, and the fate of an entire world. And it is precisely this combination of forces, dragons, Hibiki, and war, that defines the beginning of the most intense, unpredictable, and brutal part of Tsukimichi's story.